If you're looking for expert tips on how to summarize each of your chapters for your preparation, then this video is for you. I'm Megha Bansali, ACCA and the Indian Qualified Chartered Accountant. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how you can make effective summary or how you can make notes which will really help you in getting concept clarity and it will help you at the time of revision. So these are mechanisms which I have used, they are tried and tested, so you can definitely apply them. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, do share it with your friends and do drop in a comment below on how you found these tips. Now first of all, if you're preparing for any kind of professional exam, it's very important that you have some sort of concise notes or summary, because practically it's not possible for you to read entire 500-600 pages before the examination. So it is very important to make concise notes. Now how do you go about making the notes? There are 2-3 ways which you can use, which I have used while making notes. First and foremost, which are very detailed notes, and if you want to retain the language, typically in papers like law and taxation, where you have to remember word by word what the act is saying, what section number it is, so sometimes you want to remember it as it is. So in that case, what you can do is you can highlight. So you can highlight the important parts. So while revising, you're only reading the highlighted part. So it is bringing down the content and you're reading it in the same language that it is given in the text. In case you are an ACCA student, then this feature is really advantageous for you guys if you're using the ACCA Study Hub. So you can highlight important topics, important points, and then there is a highlight section in the ACCA Study Hub. So when you click on that, all the highlighted matters come there. So it makes it very easy and quick for revising a concept. So you can follow this way. Second way is if you are someone who likes to make your own handwritten notes, you want to put in everything in your own handwriting, then what you should be doing is typically summarizing the entire chapter in your own language. Now how do you do that? Don't read, don't write, don't do that. Do not copy paste exactly from the study material, because again you're using the same language and you're simply wasting your time by copying it. The best way to do it is basically you read the entire chapter, close the book, write down what are the points, write down what you have understood in your language for each of these sections, for each of the headings in that particular chapter. So for each topic, summarize it in your own words. Probably you can write down some kind of examples. You can also do this if you are attending any kind of class. So at that point in time, what have you understood for this one particular topic? You can make notes. So if you prefer to make handwritten notes, you could follow this, but guys, please write it in your own words, because otherwise you're just copy pasting from the text. So don't do that. Now last mechanism which I find very effective and which I have used in most of my subjects, in most of my paper, is by making flowcharts. So each chapter will have some sort of link with different topics that are there. So try and make a flowchart of all the topics. So what happens is you typically have one chapter in 1 or 2 pages and your retention of what topics are there becomes very high. Then for each topic you can just write down 2-3 points below that what this is saying, what this is trying to say. And if you have a flowchart, you can use it really well at the time of revision. So simply open the flowchart. Okay, to give a simple example, if I have to talk about assets. Okay, so heading I put as assets. Then I would have put 2 paragraphs, 2 arrows, when to capitalize, how to capitalize. So when you will capitalize, when the asset is ready to use and not put to use. How you will capitalize? All cost incurred to bring the asset to present location and present condition. I'll put it below that. Then probably below that I could write include borrowing cost, include decommissioning cost, exclude abnormal cost. So all those conditions you could put point wise just below that. So while you're revising, okay, asset, borrowing cost, okay, this is what borrowing cost is. So it helps in quick revision, and it also summarizes the chapter very well, and it is not at all time consuming. So you can use these mechanisms to make notes whichever you find comfortable. If it's a difficult chapter, or if it's a difficult subject, probably you could use the highlighting option. If it's something that where you require a lot of concept clarity and you need to go through concepts again and again, make the notes in your own language. And if it is something which is an easy chapter wherein you just want to revise again and again, use a flowchart mechanism. So use different ways to summarize your text so that you can use this and read multiple times, and it will help you in your effective revision. So use these strategies to make your notes, and I'm sure you will be able to revise effectively if you're going to make these kind of notes. Do drop in a comment below on how you found these tips, and if you've used these tips and what were the results of this. I will be back with more such content. Till then, take care. See you all.